Hey guys, I'm here with my friend Dwayne. Tell us a little bit about bloodstainedmen.com. So explain it to me.
Her body, her rights. It should be his body, his rights. Everybody
Right.
has the right to their own choices. Moments after birth, there was no men in pediatrics. It was all women. So who was it? It was a woman that held me down, I think. It's logically, this is what I'm coming up with. It's a woman that held me down while I was amputated. So it's like it destroyed all of my trust and connection. So subconsciously, do I consciously remember what happened to me? No.
No, of course not.
But subconsciously, the subconscious doesn't forget.
Yeah.
And it's like a realization I had today was like, anytime a woman reaches out to me for with affection, it's like I just run.
Yeah.
Run, because it's like I what my cognitive is telling me, and it's like, oh, no wonder. You know, it's like, and I didn't realize till last year. And then here I am.
I'm here with Brother K. He tells me K stands for kind, and he's going to just tell me a little bit about his story.
I went to court in California in 1986 and legally changed my name to Brother K because of this issue. I felt that the circumcision I suffered at Jackson Memorial Hospital in Miami, Florida in 1947, I felt that it was not medicine. It was not medical. The only other thing it could have been was the sacrifice of my genitals to an ancient superstition. The normal suffering that comes from circumcision is severe and mostly hidden from the victims, but there are some men who suffer so much, their erections are literally painful. They bleed when they have sex. There is no cut here line on the human genitals. And so doctors or operators, whoever is doing the circumcision, basically if they're having a bad day, they can take as much off of you as they want. If they're having a good day, they'll say, well, I'll give this guy a break. It's totally arbitrary. Ladies and gentlemen, It is just absolutely a human rights violation, the major human rights violation here in the 21st century. So back to my name change. So I did change my name in 1986. I had first become aware of this issue. We have a huge billboard up right now in Ocala. You'll enjoy getting a photograph of that billboard.
Yeah.
It's one of those huge, like it's bigger than a city bus. And please interrupt me at any time.
Yeah.
And it's there on I-75 in Ocala.
Yeah, I love all that. So,
And we last year we had the billboard in Las Vegas cost us $14,000.
with my friend David Wilson here. So when did you become aware of this issue and decide that I'm going to stand up for what's true?
I'm 69 years old, so we were having sex ed classes in 6th grade, and I started hearing about circumcision, and it didn't make sense then. And then as I got older, I started demonstrating in Washington, D.C. in 92.
Okay.
And I've been at the U.S. Capitol for 27 years running. We call it Genital Integrity Awareness Week. I don't know if you've heard about that.
I've never heard about that before.
That's how Brother K found all these people. Brother K took it to another level, the street protests and everything, to avoid all this. But
They're trying to take our freedom of speech, right?
Yes, but that doesn't mean we can't go in front of the U.S. Supreme Court or the White House, and that's what our plan is for this year.
Yeah, I got one last question for you. What is the theme of all white? I noticed the white glasses, the white hat, the white shirt, the white shoes.
That implies the good guy. When you have your good guy in white, your bad guy in black. Red, of course, is the emblem of what we've been marked with and the suffering that we have dealt with. You're cutting off part of the male sex organ. What part of this do you not understand?
Yeah.
And that's why this sign here, the older women get this, and they look at me and they nod because they know.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for...
And I made a bunch of bumper stickers, so I'm handing them out at the same time.
Brother K, so my YouTube channel called Sheep Factor is also truth-seeking. It seems like we're both trying to expose lies and things that have been impressed on us as children. But my thing is that I do agree that all humans all have intrinsic value, right? And we all created in God's image, beautiful, and for a purpose, right? What I'm standing up for is the truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life, right? And so when I try to go talk to people, that's what I try to talk. The reason my channel name is Sheep Factor is
of
because
course.
it's called sheep factor, because everyone kind of just follows a path, and they just listen to whatever's told to them.
Well, in our movement, what we say is Jesus was the last blood sacrifice.
I mean, I agree with that. He was the ultimate sacrifice to take on our sins, because for all have sinned and fallen short of the glory of God, which means doesn't matter if you're Mother Teresa, MLK, or whatever other person you kind of put up as a pedestal, we've all made mistakes, because Jesus is the standard and he's perfect. So it's like, how can we become perfect? We can't do that on our own. Everyone's always trying to do their own thing to try to become perfect, to earn their own salvation. But God says it's for grace you have been saved through faith. It is not by works, lest no man can boast. So that's why I personally, and a lot of my other brothers and sisters, we put our faith in Jesus, because it's because of what he did, and not what we do, if that kind of makes sense.
Beautifully said. But thank you, man. Brandon, honor to meet you.
God bless you,
and
Brother K.
Jeff, thank you. And good luck with your channel. I'll take a look at it.
Yeah.
You can also message us on Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
I'm on Facebook.
We're on Bloodstained Men and Their Friends. You can message us there. Do you want me to look at you or at the camera?
Just whatever's fluid.
Are you getting both of us? Or? Oh, okay. I would have been looking at you more than I did. I didn't realize that.